Hello, everybody. This is Heather Cannon with Uniting Distance Stars. Today we have a full house. We have Adam Pederson, who is our board chair. In Liberia, we have Kelvin Fomba, who is our co-founder. Next to him is Zach Tate. He's one of our computer students. And then we have Manfred Gibson, who's been helping with the computer teaching. So we're going to get into more why they're here in a moment. So let's just go over some quick updates. The first thing I want to get into is we have our next virtual tea time on April 27th. If you would like to attend that, you can just send us an email at info@unitingdistancestars.com. I'll spell it out in the description. I can't say it. These are fun events. This is where you get to sit down virtually and have a conversation with our students and staff. We also just want to take a moment to just remember someone that was a big part of our community since 2013. Ishmael, am I not sharing? You guys need to wake me up. I'm not sharing, am I? So hold on, guys. We're just going to share real quick. So Ishmael Gabbidon unfortunately passed away on March 10th. I can't speak today. And he was with us since 2013. He was part of our 2013. He was part of our academic program, and he was also part of our vocational training program. And so he was a big part of where we are today. And we will put a link with his memorial in the description as well. But we just want to take a moment just to, pray for his family and his friends and the community and all of UDS that knew him, because he was just a big part of our organization. Next, we just want to go quickly. I'm going to put posts in there, an update on our catering students. Right now, they were finishing up their theory in March. I'm hoping that they're already starting to cook those good things. They bake good stuff. They cook good stuff. If you're ever in the neighborhood, stop by and enjoy something to eat. We also this year have really upped our vocational training in the academic setting. Here's Kelvin working with the academic students in learning computers. And we'll also put a link in that. Our cosmetology students, they're busy at it. They're already working with braiding and plaiting their hair. We have an article for you to read on that as well. Our electrician students recently had a field trip out to a home, a 3-bedroom home that was being built. Marion is our single female student this time around. And as you can see, she's right in there with the guys. And I will have a link to that article. And also our event decoration students were busy. They were busy with making like flower vases with recycled flower pots and recycled wine bottles. I don't know, I must not be awake yet today. Recycled wine bottles and making them into flower pots. And they were taking different type of material, fabric, yarn, whatever it was, to make them into stylish vases. And we'll also have a link to that. And then last but not least, we just want to wish everybody born in April a happy birthday. We want to remind you there's always a great opportunity to do birthday fundraiser, especially through Facebook. So if everybody wants to join me and say happy birthday, 1, 2, 3, happy birthday. So Kelvin, you have a special month. What do you want to tell people?
Okay. First, I will say hi to everyone around the world. And let me appreciate Heather Cannon and Adam for always being there for the Liberian people. I will always say this, and I will continue saying it till my last breath. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are now the Liberians, and then doing everything to support Liberians to make Liberians better. So I tell you guys, thank you, and God bless you guys, whatever you guys doing. And also, I extend the same thanks to all Liberians over there that have been part of United Distant Stars, trying to actually think about their home, to help their people. I really, really appreciate every one of them. And I believe that what they are doing will not go in vain. And people keep benefiting from it. So, and all other members, contributors, donors around the world from the beginning, from the birth of UDS to present, that they have been doing whatever they suffer for and give it to UDS. May God bless UDS family. Let me go there. Last year, my birthday was so nice. That was the first time that I actually, did such a thing. And I never knew, and all my birthday have been, I think, wasted. I can say that because from last year, I thought of days, and it really made me feel happy. People benefit a lot from my birthday last year, and I'm really happy. I really appreciate all those that make my birthday overwhelmed and for just people to, enjoy it. I love to say to everybody around the world that this is the best way to celebrate a birthday. I think this way it is better than any other thing, by, raising a fund for your birthday instead of you going to sit in club and making a party to get people food to eat and drink. I don't think that's necessary because food is just for a few hours, it's gone. Drinks are just a few hours and it's gone. But when you get that money and put it into someone or impact someone to learn something, it's forever. Your birthday has been celebrated forever. So I really love that idea. It's the same thing I am going to do again this year. It's almost there. So I would love to message out the way you guys make me proud last year. I want you guys to do it more than last year, this year, because this year I want to, educate. My limit here is 12 this year because you know why? My limit is 12 because my birthday is the 12th. So my target here is 12 students for me to pay their tuition for my birthday fundraising. So that's my target this year. April 12th is my birthday, and then I want to support 12 students for my birthday, even if for 1 year.
What kind of students?
Well, be it academic, vocational, be it vocational, if what I would raise, that's the time I would be able to decide because all have some, they have differences.
Right.
But actually, that's my target, 12 students.
12 students, it doesn't matter if it's academic, vocational, whatever you raise, then you'll know which way it goes.
Thank you. That's the time I will be able to, to decide. So actually, that's my plan this year, and I believe it's gonna work with all my friends, my loved ones out there, those who have been see me before, they're going to see me. I know they're gonna love me, and we have a lot of April bonds in around the world. So I know they're going to join me in this, and it's going to be great. You know, sometimes I have a strong faith, whatever I plan, and I think it will be a good thing for not only for me, you know, it works always. I believe in that so much. So this is where I am today, and April 12 is loading. I am praying that, and guess what? Also, Zach is also April, and he is April 5th. So yeah, so we have a lot of April in the UDS.
Put that on mute.
So we're going to, yeah. So we're going to try to see how best we can celebrate this big day. So again, happy birthday to all April born. We are the Irish. We are the stars, and we continue to shine.
All right, well, that's good. And again, happy early birthday to both Zach and Kelvin. Now let's get into this. So the reason why we wanted to bring in, especially Zach, Zachariah Tate is his official name, but he goes by Zach. He was a UDS academic student, and he left about 2022 in the 9th grade because we didn't have a high school yet. He did go somewhere else, but you know, things get more expensive as you move up into the grades. We don't, you know, if we go to public school here in the US, you don't think, your parents don't think twice about it. But over there, because you're paying for private school, the higher the grades, the more expensive it goes. So he came back as a computer student. And what I like about him is that he's all into computers. So he, when I've shared some posts out on our group, like what did you learn today? He shared that he learned how to type without looking at his fingers. But now he's subscribed to our YouTube channel and he's making comments on that, and he's out there promoting UDS. So he's really taking these skills to a next level. And he's also waiting because we just introduced high school this year, but we're not going to have the 12th grade start until this coming academic year. He will be finishing out his high school with UDS as well. So Zach, welcome again.
Thank you, Mom.
All right. So when did you actually start as a UDS academic student? Like what grade did you start with?
Okay, well, I started the United Stars Academy, grade 8.
Grade 8. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, and then so you were with us with grade 8 and grade 9?
Hmm?
You were with us for grade 8 and grade 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then what decided you to come back for the computer program?
Because at the time I've been in UDS during my grade 8 and grade 9 years, what all I saw there, what all I experienced during that time, I know that even if I go follow or whatsoever I might go, me coming back to United Nations Stars learning computer would be the best for me, because the time I've been there, I noticed most people benefit from the United Nations Star Computer School, and the band working places, the band, you know, United Nations Star, when you graduate from there, most of your students, they're opportune in getting jobs era. So that's what encouraged me to return at the United Nations Stars, because I know if I learn computer at the United Nations Stars, I definitely will learn it to the best of my fingertips. That even if I move on anywhere, there'll be no obstacle for me in the computer courses, because I know who is teaching the computer courses, what I'm capable of. So that's what encouraged me to return back.
Okay, Adam, you got some questions for him?
Yeah, so with the computers, you've also been learning how to put them together as well, correct?
Repeat that again, Adam.
With the computer courses, you've been learning how to put the computers together as well, correct?
Yep.
Yep, assemble. Did you understand that, Zach?
No,
One of the things you were learning was how to put install the monitor to the PC and the mouse and stuff.
The computer you were learning,
oh,
the monitor, the PC, and
You
all
were
that
putting
stuff.
them together. You were assembling a desktop computer.
I'm learning both the desktop and both the PC computer. Yeah.
So you send a photo, you were putting the desktop computer together. What were the things that you learned from there?
Yeah, I learned how to connect the desktop computer, to connect it from the monitor to the central processing unit, and I learned how to connect the keyboard, the mouse, and also the power cord for both the central processing unit and that of the monitor. So I got all of that, even if I having to go elsewhere and someone just gave me a desktop computer and say connect them, I'll be real proud and happy to connect them because I've learned it already to the best of my ability.
Excellent. And what is your favorite program that you like to use on the computer?
What are the other programs?
What's his favorite program? What's your favorite program or app you like to use on the computer?
Right now, I'm learning a lot about I love the Microsoft Word Office suite.
Okay.
One of the Microsoft Word. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it because it have so many work in it, and bit by bit, I'm getting to know much into it. Imagine not being long into the computer class. I can be able to recognize keyboard, tab, be able to tap on the computer, early change the phone start and the phone size, all of that stuff,
Nice.
Yeah.
Manfred.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the things that I learned is that some of the students that are coming to the course actually need the skills because they lost jobs.
Come again?
You understand that? One thing you understand, when the computer students coming to learn computer because they lost job, they go for a job, they not get it.
Yeah, the reason being is that now we are in the 21st century and most of the offices, they want their work to be private. So they will need someone with computer knowledge, someone that will do his or her report in his or her office and send it direct to the HR mail, not to bring the work outside in public and do it, in a cafe, you have a lot of people coming in and going out. So while you're doing your office job there, other people may be seeing it, and that's not necessary for the company. So it's the reason they can put your job as risk so that you can get the knowledge of computer, meaning Microsoft Word. Because in Microsoft Word, let's say you can do almost all the office suite work there, except for access that will take you little time to know if you can do everything there. But Microsoft Word, you can do table work and you do little PowerPoint work there. But the main thing that they are focused on is the Microsoft Word and the Excel for those that are working in the offices due to that report. The time and the expenditure is what gave you most of them hard time for their job to be stable because the knowledge of the computer.
Yeah, I mean, I think the rest of the world who has, you know, that reliable electricity and internet has been in that space for a while. And I know that's been some of the challenges for Liberia. Do you have a question for Manfred? Adam?
Let's see. Yes. When you receive new students for the course, what is the major thing that they want to be included for future courses?
What would when students come into the program, are they making recommendations for other things that we're not offering at this time?
No, I don't read. They are not making recommendation of things that we are not offering because we teach them how to connect your phone to the laptop. The laptop to send your report because now the edge business is because of the economic crisis in the prices of things are too high. So we can teach them how to use their phone, put their hotspot on and connect it to the computer and open a mail there and be able to send their work because they can ask, oh, where can I get modern phone? I say, well, if you have your smartphone, what is the essence of you in search of modem? All you need to do, you can get your little body phone for local call. And the smartphone, you put single SIM card there just for your international business because when on the internet and a local call come in, it can interrupt what you are doing. So it's why I can recommend to them to do. Saying the modem is giving them hard time to get. I can teach them how to connect the cable with the phone. That's another way of getting access to the internet, or you use your personal hotspot.
All right. So this question is for both Zach and Manfred. What would you tell other young people why they should come to UDS to learn computers?
Yeah, I would tell other young people to come to UDS because there we take our time to publish the brain of those that we have fast learner and we have slow learner. So in that case, we can observe those that are fast and those that are slow. Those that are slow, we can have extra time for them. Like 30 minutes before you go home, while you did, you will go over it. At least we say you ask your question because we have slow learner. If you do this, then after 2-3 minutes, we'll jump to a different topic. When you come back to that topic, they will say, oh, you are not talking about this one. But not to say you won't talk about it, but because the mind sometimes when it's not focused, you will always be leaving behind. So like that, before we start, we can tell them, if you have anything on your mind, put it aside. After the class, then you can know how to handle that problem. But so when you are in class, your focus should be what is before you and why you think you will do to improve in our 1 year time. But the 1 year shouldn't mean you there. Those are the words, at least encourage them before we can start. But your whole problem can be on your head, then you be learning computer. You won't pick up.
Okay. Zach, what would you tell young people why they should come to UDS to learn computers?
Well, I would encourage my young colleagues to enroll at a Northern Star School to learn computer because I know that to where I am, I'm benefiting and I'm learning. So I know that what I'm taking from the United Nations stars is benefiting me or well or loud. So I will encourage any young fellow to enroll at the United Nations stars to learn computer, because I know that if you come to UDS to learn computer, what you come for is what exactly it will give you. Yes, because they teach the lesson so simple. And, based on the teaching, like some other schools, you go, you just see teacher come in class, just teach from his face, no smile, no laughing, but the director here bring yourself down, go among people, joke, make the lesson simple. He make it to the extent that even if you don't have knowledge for computer, or if you don't want to get knowledge for computer, but one, you are in the presence of his teaching, you love computer so much, you love computer about it, that you want, attend that computer school. So if I encouraging people to come to UDS to learn computer, then you are coming to the best place. Because here in UDS, it teach the best, the open, actual family arm for people. They don't show differences. Everybody there are family, and what you will learn computer, you will learn it. Yeah.
What I like what you just said, it's like you're gonna get the best learning, but you're gonna have fun doing it. And that's what makes you love it, is because it's made to be fun and not like, So Zach, as you come back to UDS and you're seeing some changes with the academic, because now we're putting a focus on the academic students learning vocational training, but you also have noticed that with Tony, we got a strong quizzing and spelling bee teams.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think UDS is strong in those areas?
Yeah, UDS is like a home of learning, because when you come there, you feel like home.
Then you'll be able to focus.
So you will be able to focus and pick up fast.
You don't even want to go home.
You don't want to go home? Is that what you said, Kelvin?
Yeah. Because that will be your home.
They give me
that's
hard
happening.
time.
It happened, man.
Maybe because
They don't want to go home.
we don't share all this thing with you, but like sometimes you say, "Oh, I love to look for my own trouble," and
you do.
this I can really feel that I can enjoy my trouble that I can look for. It's just that it is difficult, if you don't have everything that you want to do. But most of the kids, they come to school, they don't want to go back home because the way their parents treat them at home and the way we treat them at school is far, far different. So sometimes the kind of school, they don't want to go back home. Sometimes mother got to, sometimes they got to, if mother is cooking anything behind her, you got to go, they got to eat that food before they go. So while we eat, we all eat it together. So they cannot find such a school anywhere in Liberia. So these are the things that they always get into things that they can also make us feel proud. So anything we want them to do, they always do it to the best of their ability to make us feel proud. This is just the difference, because although sometimes we make you the stubborn ones, we can make we'll come back together with your phones, because you don't have to be totally soft. But actually, yeah, most of them it makes me feel like opening a dormitory. If I could have that opportunity, or UDS could have the opportunity to open dormitory, we got to keep a lot of children, because a lot of parents, because of the circumstances, the problems they're going through, they have no patience for their own children. They are not taking care of them. They don't make sure they dress properly to come to school, to make sure they, they don't even come with recess in school. A lot of things going on. It is very, very sad and sorrowful, but we are going through it, the one that we can. So, but it is actually challenging. And two things I'm thinking about, if I could have done that opportunity to open a dormitory, I could have done that, and to even field the school children when they come to school before they go home. Because trust me, some of them come with hunger in the morning and go back with hunger. Very sad. And when they go back home, they gotta go do this, do that before they cook and eat. So a lot of sad stories. So when they are treated that way, they always feel happy. Like when we were bereaved, almost the entire school wanted to come to Brooklyn. Almost the entire school. If it was not because of the distance, the entire school wanted to come to Brooklyn to come sympathize.
That's right.
So
let's take a moment. I forgot Myrtle, who is our second in command, and Manfred is her son. She lost her father. He lost his grandfather just a week and a half ago. So he they had a funeral. You had the funeral on Wednesday, right? This past
we did it very Wednesday.
Yeah. So we kind of had a rough month losing two people so quickly, and Myrtle's father, but Myrtle's a big part of she's second in command, and like Kelvin says, like they both have the hearts for these young people, because of for a lot of people there is a struggle in Liberia to just get their daily bread, something we in the rest of the world don't think of. And sometimes the parents are too stressed to do the fun, to have those moments with their children, because they're trying to figure out how to make it through another day, and a lot of things that some people don't have to think about. But I appreciate Zach, and then Lawrence also added about what the quizzing and spelling bee team does, because when I was in Liberia in 2022, I got to see the trophies in Kelvin's office, and when I go back, I think I'm going to see more trophies. And
they want another trophy again.
All right, good for them. And I know this is a busy week. They got like 3 meets coming up this week because Lawrence laid them all out for me. So yeah, I think that's great. So Zach or Manfred, is there anything else you want the people that are going to see this video know about what UDS is doing to improve the lives of the youth in Liberia?
Again, UDS doing to improve the life of the youth that the youth have?
Well, what UDS is doing that is improving the life of people in this country. I've been attending so many schools, and UDS is the only school that students will not register, but just wear uniform and come to school, sit in class for that long period of time. Some schools, before you sit in class, you must register and pay like half the tuition. For UDS know that things is how in Liberia, yes, so they don't bother people. Even speaking as president, majority of the students in UDS, most of them have not even cleared with registration before talking about paying tuition. So these are great benefits that UDS is giving to the Liberian people. Student parents who are not able to afford for their children, they don't bother children sending them out to tuition. They allow them, yes, they allow them sit in class to learn because UDS is a school, is an area. They don't focus on the money aspect. Money are not their like other school that they are hard on money business. They just want the money and they are not care of educating students. They don't have time. No. You just focuses on mostly educating than receiving the money. Imagine to the point that even students, if you miss a day that you will not come to school for, then you're gonna be asked why the reason you're not come to school. They care for the students. They don't want for people to miss or days in school. Yeah, so that's all. If you miss a day, like the director will go from class to class, and ask who isn't in class today and who is in class today. Or so and so person missed class, the other person missed class. Okay, but why you miss class? UDS not only educate, but they teach, advance people, the discipline, they teach more. Like if you're going astray in life, the director will call you, or mommy mother will call you and advise you, be like, this is not, as a youth coming out, this is not like you're supposed to follow. You need to do this, you need to do that, educate you on life. It's the only school since I've been attending schools that I think will do this for Liberian people. Yeah, so it's touching. These are benefits that Liberian people and we the Liberian are grateful to have UDS, and we pray that UDS expand in those various counties around Liberia, that most people will be able to benefit from UDS. Even most people are benefiting from UDS, but across the world, there are most people that really need this opportunity that UDS is offering, and they don't have it. At times, you see many parents bringing their child or children complain on the campus to the director. Oh, my child is this, is that. So UDS educate, the discipline, they teach you, guide you on a level path. And these are great things we just doing that we are benefiting from it. We treat people as a family, you can everybody smile together, teacher, everybody are awesome. There's a great learning institution for Liberian people. So these are all things that UDS is doing, and we're grateful for UDS and their team, and pray that they continue to do their great work, that God will bless them and their children. Thank you.
I like what you said, Zach, there. It's not about just the education. And like you also said, we're not in it for the money. We're actually in it to teach kids, but also if kids are misbehaving or are being unruly at home, we guide them, we teach them on how to be better people, how to behave, and how, because if you want to get a job someday, how you behave in your home is not going to let you keep a job very long. You have to be respectful to each other, and by doing that, like you said, it builds kind of a family, because you build a structure to make sure that you can't learn if you're misbehaving, and you're going to learn better by being focused and paying attention to what teachers are saying. So I think that really says a lot. We're not just educating courses, but we're educating to be a more better person as we move into the workplace someday. We will be able to function and maintain jobs and further our lives. So that's really nice. Manfred, what would you say UDS offers that's benefiting Liberia?
Yeah, UDS is a home that everyone will love to be in or to love to be part of, because UDS teach you in a way that if you are not there, society can judge you if you are not in person, because they will show you the rightful path. Even when you are going on the wrong side, they will hold you and put you to the rightful path. And if you come to school regular way, you will stand outside that gate and you dress properly before you enter. And even after school, when any of the instructor or director and sales mentor, when they see you outside, anywhere that they know is not good for you, because anywhere people see you, they will keep that down as your history. Today or tomorrow, if you want to become somebody, the time that you know that you are not born in is when you will get to know that time. Because all your research, everything will come up. So if he advising people, he not tell you that because of your today or your tomorrow, but what society will say behind you today or tomorrow when you are opportune to run as representative or senator. Those are the things they can pack aside as soon you get that opportunity to become someone, then they start to publish everything. UDS is that we take our time to at least molding the mind, the kids, and as for the upper classes, he made a lesson look like if you and someone are lecturing and you don't want that lecture to end. Yeah, because he will put a wall on the board and he will back spell that wall. And for you to call out that name, it will be something like everybody will call different name until at least you will crack that joke from there. You'll get to business where you will get you the note and try 1 or 2 points down. And one thing that I love in UDS, one of the things that I love, UDS always check on their teacher during session time. Pass from one class to another to know whether that class is in order and to know whether the teacher is teaching from his or her lesson plan that he or she presented before they can start the job. UDS is a home that almost all the youth, let's say all the youth are willing to be part of. So pray and hope that we will enlarge that building, and at least when I did this story building, then I think we will take all the students in the mini Maserati County. we can have our 6th grade student can challenge different school 9th grade student.
Because 6th grade students are challenging 9th grade students?
Yeah.
Schools? Wow. Wow.
Because other schools, if you go there, meaning they are after the morning breakfast, teacher will just put whatsoever you want to put on the board and work up. Later in count to 1 or 2 students. Everybody that took the test, 150 across the board. I'm a living witness of it.
Wow. So what I like what you said there, again, you reiterated what Zach was saying, is that UDS will put you on the rightful path. So if you are being disruptive, but also you made it clear that they make sure they check on the teachers. You know, the teachers are living up to what UDS represents, that they're teaching exactly what we want to teach. They're not just bluffing, or they're not, you know, being lazy, or just letting the kids just yell and scream in the room or whatever. That there's definitely an education going on. And and that our UDS can go to these quizzing or spelling bee contests where we start at a younger grade, 6th grade, but we can challenge 9th graders. So that really says a lot about, we value education. We want you to have, you've learned something that you can go out in that world and be somebody. And I know that was one of the things that Kelvin wanted to change about Liberian education. And I think we're seeing the fruits of that. Adam, do you have any last minute questions?
Yeah, one more thing.
Oh, one more thing. Okay.
Yeah, and one thing in UDS, as for the instructor, we don't bother you to go and do research whole night. We prepare our own notes according to the calendar that the curriculum they will get all from the Ministry of Education. Like other schools that I have witnessed, they will come with a note and just read 1 or 2 pages, and that topic will go for like 2 periods. Yeah, because why? They are just after the money. They are just after the money. And for the kindergarten aspect, it's where you will learn how to read, because each student forced to have reading book. Because it's where you learn how to read and read. Because if you reach out there, then you will say, yes, I have a solid foundation of where I came from.
All right.
But not class,
Solid
you
fun.
just and do 1 or 2 topics, and you say, oh, I guess 1 or 2 things to do, and they wanna. And UDS, we don't accept instructor coming in late. No. If the time reach for the gate to lag, it lag that day. If the instructor solo go home, you will surely go home. We don't compromise that. That's an example of the other instructors, so that they can know that this school has different system, not like the other school. Then how you will be having class time 8 o'clock, then you come in 8:30. While the time you read on a book and lecture. So all they want, if the instructor not in class, different person there, because all the notes are there. So you can be quiet, go in our class and brush the student all where they stop. So when you late, you go home to go rest that day. Someone else will.
I don't know if you're gonna rest if you feel bad if you're late. Okay. So I know Adam's gotta go soon, so I'm just gonna let him, if he had any other last minute questions or thoughts or words, whatever.
So all my questions have been answered, but just wanted to add, from the viewpoint of seeing the work of the students like yourself, Zach, and then the work of the teachers. People have seen what's been produced from our computer course. They're fully impressed by it. That's why it is one of the departments that has been expanding the most, but they are always looking to support it more. And that is why about 50 new laptops are on their way. And then we're always looking to show off our students' work more later on. So keep up the good work.
And I just want to do one last thing for house cleaning. Adam brought it to my attention and I noticed it too. I was trying to show images earlier and they weren't all showing. However, you will have links to those articles with all the images in there. So I apologize for that. And Kelvin, you got any last words before we close this out?
Well, the only new last word that I have is that I'm overwhelmed, or I believe that my kids are learning. I really appreciate their presentations, and I never knew that they have been observing. And today, they have proven to me that they have been observing a lot about UDS. That's amazing, So now I'm having confidence that if I'm not there, they can be able to talk for UDS.
Mhm.
So that's just one of the things that I'm really, really happy about. And that's my goal, to be able to train them up, to be able to, present the reality. So we just have to say to all those out there, we are not boasting. All what we're saying here is about reality.
Yeah.
If you want to believe, then please come to UDS and see it for yourself.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Zach and Manfred, for being part of this discussion today. I think it's going to be very fruitful to our audience. Thank you, Adam, for taking time out of your busy day, and also Kelvin. Again, this is our April update. We thank everybody. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you on May 1st. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye.